It is Sunday evening. The week has not started yet, and you are already thinking about it. The project that is behind. The conversation you have been avoiding. The thing that landed on your desk on Friday and has been sitting in the back of your mind ever since. Most people lie on the sofa and call it relaxing. Here is what to do instead. Open your AI tool and type this. You are my strategic advisor. Here is everything on my plate this week. Tasks, people I need to influence, and what success looks like by Friday. Tell me the one thing I am probably underestimating. Read the answer. That one thing will follow you all week if you ignore it. You just identified it on Sunday. The week already looks different. Now it is Monday morning. Someone sends you a message. The deadline they gave you last month has moved to Wednesday. Most people panic, say yes, and spend 2 days destroying their evenings. Instead, type this. I have been asked to deliver this by Wednesday. Here is the full scope. Break it into what is genuinely achievable by then, what needs to be cut or deprioritized, and give me the exact language to communicate this trade-off to the person who made the request, without sounding difficult or defensive. You just turned a panic response into a professional one. You are not saying no. You are managing expectations with precision. That is a completely different conversation. Thursday, you have a pitch, a proposal, a presentation, something with your name on it that matters. You have been working on it for days. You think it is ready. It probably is not. Not because it is bad, because you are too close to it to see what the room will see. Before anyone else reads it, type this. Red team this. You are the most skeptical person in the room. Find every assumption I have not backed up, every gap in the logic, and every question I cannot answer. Be specific. Be harsh. What comes back will sting slightly. It will also be the reason the pitch lands, because you have already survived the hardest version of the room before you walked in. Friday afternoon, your manager asked you to submit your self-assessment. You open the form. You stare at it. You have done a year of solid work, and somehow you cannot articulate any of it. Type this. You are my career strategist. Ask me questions about my role, what I delivered, the problems I solved, and the impact I had on the team and the business. Then write the strongest possible self-assessment from my answers. Let it interview you. What comes out will be more confident and more specific than anything you would have written alone. Because it is still your work, it is just finally framed like it. Now, the one that most people skip. You got feedback this week. It was polite, it was vague, and it left you slightly unsettled. Paste it into your AI tool and type this. Analyze this feedback. What is the person most likely actually trying to tell me? What concern are they not saying directly? What specific change in behavior are they expecting? And what happens if I do not address it? That last question is the one that matters, because vague feedback that goes unaddressed has a habit of showing up again, in a very different kind of conversation. 5 prompts. Sunday night, Monday morning, Thursday afternoon, Friday's form, and the feedback that did not quite land. 5 moments where the week typically loses you something. 5 moments where it does not have to. Save this one. You will use all of it.